Hey, sweet friends. It is Tuesday. And no matter how much I racked my brain these last couple of days, I simply could not come up with a topic for Tara's Tuesday Talk. So I hope it is okay. I do not have a heavy topic for us today, but what I do have is just a sincere prayer request. You guys are always super amazing for commenting back or letting me know when I see you that you listened and you've been praying about whatever we talked about. And so I just did not want to miss that opportunity to know that you guys are joining Jorge, myself, the family, the team, Identity Mission in prayer. And so today I just wanted to share with you, well, first of all, the fact that our family is gearing up to head back to Honduras. We've totally enjoyed our time in the States, getting to see friends, and obviously Judah getting to meet family for the first time. It's been sweet and precious. And we are headed back to Honduras August 1st, Lord willing. And I just kind of wanted to share with you again that situation. I know we've touched on it here and there, but I just wanted to bring it to your awareness again and ask you for prayer, to be praying with us, because COVID is still hitting Honduras very hard. And so what we are flying back into is a lockdown that has continued since March. And so all of our friends have persevered that are over there, all of our foster families, all of our staff, but it is really still super, super difficult. So just so you can picture it, no one's allowed to leave their house except for once every 2 weeks, and it's according to your ID number. And you can go shopping on those days to places that are approved and get what you need. Technically, you're not supposed to have your kids in your car. And so it's a serious lockdown. And I assume the reasoning is to continue to not overwhelm their medical system. There has been cases of COVID consistently. Jorge, his brother actually had it and is just recovering right now. Only had to spend 2 days in the hospital with respiratory issues, but thank the Lord is on the mend. Our foster mom, Alba, had it. And so while it is definitely doable, it's definitely overwhelming the medical system. And so as we head back, we just would love prayers personally as our kids get stuck in our house every day. But even more importantly, we would love your continued prayers for our families and for the country. So basically, this has skyrocketed the need to reach out to at-risk families in poverty because they're not working every day. There's no public transportation. They're not getting to the hospitals. Just your normal everyday routines or provision of services just aren't available, and jobs aren't opening. So the families that worked that day and with that money ate that day are having to survive off nonprofits such as ourselves, passing out food bags, and just knowing if we're reaching the majority of the families is almost impossible with the limited allowance of travel. And so it's really a big deal. It's really a big deal. It's very possible more will die of starvation or not being able to get to the hospital with other issues and things like that than even of COVID alone. I mean, that's just a rough generality that we've heard about the situation in third world countries, but we've known that a lot of that is true just from our own personal contact with at-risk families. And so, yeah, this is just a plea once again, not to forget as we open up here in the States, not to forget what's happening in Honduras and in other third world countries. Even a lot of our foster families are struggling. Thank the Lord we've been able to give them some support thanks to you guys. But just recently, you know, we've been talking to another foster family that just dad can't go back to work, and what we're going to do to support him and the family. And so it's a very real, live, everyday issue still in Honduras. And so as we head back, we ask your prayers to cover us, that our flight will be approved, since the embassy is only approving flights the week before. We're able to buy it, but we won't be able to get on it unless they approve it. But they are allowing flights weekly, so it would just be changing a day. But yes, that our flight would get in, we could get safely to our hometown. All of that requires permission to be on the roads. And so, yeah, I guess I just wanted to share what's on our heart, obviously in our minds and in our consistent conversations with our team on how we can continue to support at-risk families in Honduras and this really hard time that's happening right now. we our talking strategy for working with the welfare office on a larger level for the family preservation and reaching those families that really need more support right now, and then continuing, hopefully that relationship will be able to continue where we can expand family preservation to truly identified families at risk that are literally on the edge of losing their kids because of poverty. So we just hope and pray that the Lord will continue to bring good from this, but that we can meet those dire needs and reach those families before it's too late with what's going on right now in Honduras. So if you have any questions, let me know. I can get you those answers. And again, just if you don't mind shooting a comment and saying we're praying, that is just always encouraging, because we know the Lord hears your prayers, and we know united prayer moves mountains, right? So thank you, friends, again. Thanks for letting me share. Thanks for being a part of our Tuesday and our lives. Blessings and everything.